What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a wellness coach. I'm a mom of 3, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching my last video in regards to the event space that I opened up in 2019 and talking about my process and plans and prayers to reopen here. I'm really excited to take you guys along on this journey. So keep following, subscribe, support. I really appreciate it because I'm new to this YouTube thing, but I'm really excited about what is going to happen. This is gonna be a quick video. I just wanted to speak from the heart. A couple things that's been on my mind recently, and this is for all the moms, the single moms, the working moms, the stay-at-home moms, all you amazing moms out there, because I'm a mom and I know you're gonna resonate with this. I have been speaking recently to a lot of different people, my best friend, friends, people who just kind of want to make a pivot in life. And I'm really excited because I feel the shift, and I feel the shift of people who are really taking things seriously and just kind of believing in themselves more and doing more for themselves and their family, and just, you know, thinking with their creativity, wanting to make money with their creativity. Like, it's an absolute blessing. So I'm very much like an encourager. That is my nature. I'm a positive Patty. I am your biggest cheerleader, your biggest fan. That's just who I am. So if you're ever needing like encouragement, if you ever need a positive word, get at me, because literally I never get tired. I never get tired of helping people see who they are, see themselves as God sees them, or helping people see the growth, helping people see that all things are possible, you know, with hard work and dedication and through God. Like, I really am that person that will push you to believe yourself so much that you'll actually do what you say that you're gonna do. So if you're looking for somebody like that, keep following, because I have plenty to say about that, okay? No, but I really do feel that I'm at a point in my life where I want to become a full-time entrepreneur. That's my goal, okay? I have been an entrepreneur for 5 years. I've always had side hustles. I know how to make money. I've opened a physical business. I've been through the struggles. I still struggle to this day with different things and learning and systems and what have you. But I'm really excited for what's happening in my life and just the pivot that people are taking around me too, right? I guess I'm aligning with people who want the same things, and it's a beautiful thing to see. So I just wanted to encourage, you know, especially moms, because I feel like it's such a stigma, or so much more difficult, right? Because we have these children, we will have to take care of them, but we also want to live off of our passion, our creativity. But there's so many ways to do it, right? Whether you're doing it virtually, whether you're doing it in person, whatever you're doing, building communities, X, Y, and Z. There's so many different ways to do it. I just want to encourage somebody, a mother, a friend, a sister, whoever you are, to keep going. I know that it's difficult. I know that this phase in your life where you're feeling like, okay, I can do this. I can open that business. I can make more money for my family, and I can still be home with my child. I can still, I can be that person who goes after my dreams. Like, all those things that you're feeling is absolutely real. I want to acknowledge that, and I want to say that to you, because we're not feeling it for no reason. I know that life is hard. I know that different circumstances happen. Maybe you're in a situation now that you never thought would happen in your life. Maybe you've been divorced like I have, or you're separated, or you've been through real life hard things with your family, with yourself, and you just can't figure out how to get out of it. I'm here to tell you that whatever is in your mind, whatever you put on paper, whatever you're thinking is absolutely possible. It is not dropped in your heart and your mind for no reason. God did that, okay? So the first thing I just want people to focus on is identifying how they want to feel in this world, like identifying how you want your life to feel like. So for me, I was divorced. I went through a lot. My mom passed away. I had 3 small children. I moved to a whole nother state by myself. I had family here, thank God, but, you know, moved with my children. You know, I've been through some things. I have pushed past the uncomfortable feelings of starting over, or the uncomfortable feelings of, you know, being viewed as somebody who's starting over. And I know that can feel extremely crippling, or just being viewed as somebody who's trying something, right? But everybody has, every single person that you see, every company, every business, every creator, every single thing that you have seen has come from somebody trying something and failing. That has come from somebody starting something. That has come from the person who makes the most money on YouTube. They started with a video just like this, okay? The person who started that business, they started with just an idea, just like you have. So I want to encourage the person who is trying to figure out what they want their life to feel like. I want you to identify it. Figure out how you want to show up. What does the most confident, most amazing person do to show up the way that they need to show up as a business owner or as a mother? What is it? What do you want your life to look like? Do you wake up early? Do you make a healthy breakfast? Do you go for a walk every day? Do you read your Bible? Do you read more rather than watching TV? Do you engage in healthy conversations? Do you network with people who are doing better than you so you can learn from them and grow with them? Do you go to church? Do you have better, healthy communities? Do you have people around you who are on the same path and the same goal as you? These are things that you need to identify for yourself, because once you do that, you start to align the things that you really want your life to feel like, your life is going to change. So that's really the number one thing that you have to do. I know that many of us want to start businesses, or we're in a business and we're trying to figure it out, or things are not working, or I'm not sure, I'm not getting sales, this is not happening. Whatever the case may be, we're not going to give up. We're going to continue to push through. But I want you to constantly think about what you want your life to feel like. How do you want Christina to feel every single day? I'm using my name, but insert your name. How do you want yourself to feel every single day? What do your daily practices look like? What do your daily habits look like? How do you speak to yourself? How do you speak to your children? How do you speak to your coworkers? Maybe you're still working a 9 to 5. How do you speak to people in your community? How do you serve your community? Think about every single thing, every single detail, because everything that you want in your life is possible. It is not dropped in your mind for no reason. It's not dropped in your heart for no reason. That fantasy, everybody has that. Think about it right now. Every single person has that little dream life fantasy, how they want their life to look like. They know what kind of house they're going to be living in. They know the family structure. They know what they show up as, how they dress, their confidence, what they wear, how they speak. Everybody has that. So keep imagining that and keep pushing forward to that, because that is real. As a single mom, I have struggled with my confidence for a while, and I'm not perfect, but I'm a lot more confident now. I realized through kind of rededicating myself to the Lord and really pushing myself to understand how He views me has really changed how I show up in the world, because I was very much a people pleaser. I wanted everybody to like me. I always helped people. I always was super kind and overconscious and just making sure that everybody else is okay. And I really neglected myself, and that kind of carried me over to unhealthy habits, making unhealthy decisions, putting myself in situations that I didn't need to be in. So you really have to start to identify a lot about yourself. This is going to be a lot of self-work. You want to change your life? Start with yourself. Start with taking away the things that you know that you shouldn't have in your life. Start with the friendships, identifying the people, around you. I know that's a very touchy subject, because people are saying, like, history sometimes does it for people, or you may have somebody in your life that you really, really care about, but they're just not at the level that you need to be at according to where you're going. You have to start to identify people, places, things, habits, whatever it is that's going on around you, and seeing if it has nothing to do with your growth, if it has nothing to do with where you're going, you're gonna have to leave it behind. I'm sorry, it's gonna hurt, but you're gonna have to do it. It's gonna definitely be a tug of war. It's gonna hurt for a little while with the friendships and the relationships and the people that are in your life. But if you want to get better, if you want to grow, if you want to encourage yourself, if you want to get to that next level, that's what you're gonna have to do. For me, I was a whole different person. I'm still growing. But if you knew me 3-4 years ago, I didn't have this positive mentality that I have now. I couldn't even encourage myself. I was always downing myself. I'm not gonna be able to do this. How am I gonna do this? How can I afford this? How can I move out of state? How can I have healthy relationships? How can I have healthy friendships? I have unhealthy things around me. I've only seen, my parents divorce and unhealthy relationships. I got rid of all of that negative self-talk, turned to my Bible, started to think about positive things, and decided how I wanted my life to feel. You have to make that decision, not once, not twice, but every single day. Because the enemy is going to come and he's going to try to attack you, and he's going to try to convince you that what you're thinking about and what you're feeling and what God has put on your heart is not real. You have to ignore it. You have to fight it. You have to fight that battle every single day if you want to get there. So again, like I said, this was going to be a short video, but I just felt like I needed to pour that out and just kind of put it in the atmosphere, because many of us are struggling with our confidence and just trying to identify what we want our lives to feel like and feeling stuck. We don't have to be stuck, but we have to make the conscious decision every single day to make sure that we're pushing past that feeling to get to where we need to go. You and that business idea is real, and it's going to happen. You and that vision that you have for your life and your children is real, and it's going to happen. I don't care if you're watching this from jail. I don't care if you're watching this from a whole nother situation. I don't care if you're watching this from your car. I don't care if you're watching this from an uncomfortable place. Just know things do get better so long as you don't give up. Start to identify how you feel, how you want your life to feel. Start to identify what you want your life to not only look like, but actually be like. Looking like one thing is another. It could look like you have it all together, but you're miserable inside. But you have to really work at how you want your life to feel and what you want your life to embody, or what you want your life to be like. I know I said a mouthful, but I wanted to get that out. It's really, really important for me to encourage other people because I know the struggles firsthand. I know what it feels like to feel like you're in a hole. I know what it feels like to be recently divorced and feeling like you're lonely and you have nobody and you can't believe you lost your marriage. I know what it feels like to go from a 2-income household to a 1-income household, or being, totally dependent on one person and now having to be the sole provider. I know what it feels like to lose friendships that you thought you would have for years, or friendships are changing. Now you have to put them in different boxes. I'm very big on that. You can go from friendship to associate real quick, or you can go from associate to friendship real quick, depending on where you're at in your life. I know what it feels like to feel completely lost and alone. I know what it feels like to feel like you're not a good mother, but you are. You're doing an absolutely amazing job with those kids. You just watching a video like this on trying to gain the confidence or build yourself up is doing an amazing thing for your child, because you know that you're working on yourself for a better future, for not only for you, but for them. It's a beautiful thing. You are an amazing mom. You're an amazing woman of God. You are going to do great things, and you have to keep pushing forward and just know that you're more than able. God is more than able to make it happen for you, but you're more than capable as well. You're his child, and anything that he has put in your heart is going to come out into this world, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So all in all, this was just a quick big sis chat to keep going. Push past the fears. Don't give up. Identify what you want your life to feel like and keep going. Till next time, see you later.